Good morning. So it's time for an early morning painting session with my goddess, and I have my coffee, so we can do this. Coffee. One of the things about being an artist is you spend a lot of time in your studio painting, and that includes early mornings on Saturdays. It's gonna be a fun day. We are gonna go and meet with some local artists today and learn some awesome things, and I will share those with you soon. So I'm on my way to go meet with artist Robert Shirk and Ev Niewanner? I don't know how to say his name, I'll be honest, but I'm gonna learn it. So Robert Shirk does these awesome paintings of, I guess you'd say pointillism, but they're paintings with dots that create these super cool kind of pop art images. Like one was a Marilyn Monroe, one's a girl at the beach, one's a cat, like just beautiful, amazing work. And I really just want to learn like what his story is and his advice in the art world, his thoughts, his tips and tricks and things that he's learned along the way. So let's go for a ride. I'm at a stoplight. It takes forever at the stoplight, so don't worry, being safe. Still a stoplight. So I'm thinking about what questions do I want to ask these guys? Like, they have been at it for a while, or at least I'm assuming that they have been. I don't know. I feel like I'm just gonna let it organically go wherever it needs to go. But if you had the chance to sit with an artist that you respect and admire, what questions would you ask? Oh, gotta go. Am I going to find a parking space? Seriously, is that the only one? There's like, that truck's right on the line. Parking space. Where will I find a parking space? Oh, is that one? Is that one? I think I can fit there. All right, yeah. It's nothing like finding a spot. Oh, but that guy's like really far up. Ugh. I'm like hanging out. No. I think it'll be all right. All right, so now I just got to figure out how to like ask these questions without being like, telling me all your secrets. I don't know. I'm just gonna wing it. So we're meeting at Barney's on Park Avenue, which if you're not familiar with Winter Park, it is the nice swanky side of town. There's some cool art behind me here. It's where all the swanky people go. It kind of looks like stuff's going on today. Could be let's see, what day is it? Saturday. Could be a Saturday market. Lots of people out and about. All right, we're here with Robert Shirk. Will you tell us about your art?
I'd be happy to tell you about my art. I paint on plexiglass. It's three-dimensional. It's kinetic. As you were looking at the work and you move around, it moves around. It's alive. It's 3D. Does that tell you what you want to know?
That does.
Yeah.
So I understand you used to do marketing. What kind of marketing did you do?
We did marketing for ski resorts, tour operators, and I loved every minute of it. Used to ski. That's why I started the company.
So what has doing all that marketing done for your art career? Like, have you been able to use the marketing in your art?
So yes and no. So marketing has given me perspective. Marketing ski packages and ski resorts is not the same at all. But marketing has given me a unique perspective on how different people look at the same thing. Because of my background, I'm able to like look at the sales and how art is sold from many different perspectives, both as a painter and then again as a business person. So I understand how a gallery will look at the relationship with the artist, and as an artist and a painter, I'm able to look at the relationship with the gallery as a artist would. And it's a complex relationship. It's like any marriage. It's complex.
Okay, awesome. Any last words, like advice that you'd give to your younger self?
Oh, Lauren.
Artist
You
self.
know what? I'm going to give young Bobby the same advice that I give a number of artists. Do what you love. Because life is short and don't always do things for money, although money's very important. Do things because you love them. And if you're any good at it, you'll be able to make some money at it. Do what you love.
Well, thank you so much for meeting with me today. All right, so that went super awesome. It's super hot out here. Learned so much. It was awesome. And now I got invited to go to a private art showing at a French family's home in Winter Park. So I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm super excited.
We are very, very pleased to have you all here today with us, and to this beautiful exhibition and to present artist Lisa Mazzoni. She came from France in the United States for the first time, and she was very happy to be here and to explain that technique. And Yves Nivona. Very good. I repeat and repeat and repeat. Very good. Lisa Mazzoni lives in the south of France, near my village, for a long time, and I know her for 20 years ago. And this is my friend. I was very happy and to have her. She loved experimenting different medium as Indian ink, pastel, acrylic, and on paper, on canvas, and with different techniques like watercolor. And today she's here to explain her fantastic and unbelievable technique with red wine.
So that was cool. Had no idea I'd be going to a private little showing of art in a house. You never know what's gonna come from just saying yes to things like that. So say yes. I've met a lot of awesome people, and I learned that they do this monthly, and I want to get involved. So what did I learn today? Well, I had an awesome lunch with Robert and his wife Lolita. Ev wasn't able to make it for the lunch, but did get to talk with him at the little opening that he had at that house. So what did I take away from what I talked with Robert Shirk about? A lot. I had no idea that he had a marketing background. I think that that's really interesting. It further makes me feel like, oh, there are other people like me out there. And I think that it goes along with the saying that the best artists are marketers as well. They always say that about like Andy Warhol, that he was just so great with his marketing. I think that a few of the points that we talked about as far as like testing. So when you're testing a Facebook ad or any sort of thing, really, you don't want to change everything. You just want to change a few little things, like just the photo or just the copy or just one small thing, and try it again. Otherwise, you're basically doing an entire new experiment. So with art, try putting just a slightly different photo of your art up, or slightly different wording, or maybe the style of art that you're doing. Maybe change the subject, not the entire style, or change the color palette, not everything about it, and test and see what people like and how they respond and react, and then adjust accordingly. So testing was something that we talked about, as well as the content of your work, having it all somewhat similar, like some sort of a theme, so that people know what to expect from you, and they can come back and say, you know, I want something like that, you know, like my sunset and cloud painting. Now everybody wants something that has like a sunset look or a sunrise or a clouds or something in that vein, because they've seen what I can do with that. So they're like, oh, I want one like that as well. Just lots of thoughts and experiences that he shared, and I have a lot to think about. But it was a great day. This is all really, it's just going to help me on my path of figuring out how to be a better artist.